You look in my eyes. We fuck just to feel alive. Time flies in the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. On the Browns sideline, there you see head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys in desperate need of a turnaround quickly. 1-6 to start the season. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to reap until they show signs of, and they're paying off.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got a sight set on another big game right here.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored him, and that time, went well for a solid gain.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line with the 3. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, first and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Throwing now is Brady. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second and 9. Looking to throw. 5. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And third and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Harrison. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Second and 2.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Fry. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, it set the tone, but we can't connect there. Going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or two. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 93 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
Back to Dillon on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
From the gun, it's Brady. Now swing pass for Dillon. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Brady again. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Fry. And a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Fry. Going up top. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Fry. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Harrison. Oh, a heck of a move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
48-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. They'll get this down to the 48-yard line. When you look at this Patriots defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for.
And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 15. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Brady going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. He's got his target. That's complete. And that was just well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now Brady. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Dillon, they tried the left side with him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, you want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Brady. Touchdown, Patriots. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Browns take over.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but You think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Back to throw. Fry. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender or work to the defense's advantage on the field.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Pats at the line ready to go. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's done everything he could have asked for coming in. He's spreading it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. That's into the hands of Edwards. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off-play action. Fry. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now Brown. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Brady now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. That one caught downfield by Watson. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. 62 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
We'll get that complete to Harrison. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Harrison. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down. Fry finding the open man, Juravicius. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. Fry. He'll try to do it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Harrison. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Got it here at the 29 on second and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on third and 7. Operating from the gun. Fry. That's complete to Juravicius. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Up the middle they go. It's Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. They'll set up the throw. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for New England. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. And that's going to be caught for the Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Fry. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try to run this one right up the gut. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Harrison. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Now he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Fry. He finds his man. Complete. It's Edwards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick here is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England trying to get a place on offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Right side caught by Jackson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This is caught. It's Brown. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Brady. This will be caught by Brown. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Brady to throw again. That's caught by Jackson. And out of bounds right around the 20. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Brady. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his kick is good. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And this is a touchdown. The Vikings had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is the Dolphins wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Bills quarterback. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. This one's at halftime with the Bills lead it by a touchdown at the half. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8. 6 teams on the bye: Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, the LA Rams, and Seattle. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side with Dillon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action, now it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit out back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Fry. side, complete. That's Edwards. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Fry. And this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Chargers.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's into space past the 25. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Pats at the line ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle here, the Browns. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Brady going to throw. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll hit Jackson, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 22.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
It's Jackson again on the reception. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Off the play fake. Fry. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Fry. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Pats offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone.
Middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Brady. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Looking to throw. Fry. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off the bootleg. Fry. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, their home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much... guardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Castle. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Now Castle. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Harrison. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. 104 yards rushing for him now to this point. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
On 1st down, Harrison. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second down and 3.
Here we go, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harrison. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, wide open, complete. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Off the bootleg. Fry. They will find Winslow on the left side complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
They'll run on first down. Harrison. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Fry. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Fry. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. A turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. The offense on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
It's 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Fry. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the...
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. With it is Brown. Now a hit and a loose football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So here's a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And to the 43. So down inside the 45. to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Fry. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fry. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Operating from the gun. Fry. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
To the sideline and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Browns 24.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Throwing to start the drive. Fry. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. He finds Watson. It's caught. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Big play there for New England. 42 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Patriots,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.